Hello, I am LifeSeeker128, and this is Fallout New Vegas, finally, on a character pre-developed in the Capital Wasteland due to A Tale of Two Wastelands being on my system. So, welcome back. Last time we finally entered New Vegas and got a few members of my old crew back. And now I'm going to get a fourth, along with a bunch of implants to make me do better. If I can figure out where they are. No. Oh, the thorn. Yeah, well, I mean, Sharon's there, so let's go. But the implants I have been alluding to are... Hold on. Have I been in here? Why is it marked like I have? Okay, hold on. Do this again here. Making notes. North Vegas Square unexplored. Save that. Come back to that later.
It stinks. The vault never smelled like this.
I know. I've been there too. Chill out. Okay, North Vegas Square there as well. H&H Tools Factory. Dang it, stop doing that weirdness. H&H Tools Factory unexplored. Okay. I'm just making notes because I don't want to miss anything. Who's seeing me? Looking after my ass. Fiends. Get him. Ah, cool. Internet interrupt. Yeah. These things happen. Now I'm just opening a snack while I figure out what perk to get next. Have you heard of the newly launched Black Myth Wukong? Yeah, I have. I doubt my system can handle it because the video card is like 7 years old. Thinking to give it a try, it seems to a good ones. Yeah. I've been watching Asmongold play it. He's been at it pretty good, I guess. Yeah. I mostly play RPGs and puzzle games. Or sandbox games like Minecraft. Or MMOs. Let me see here. Maybe. Yeah, we could probably do that. Or this. I don't know. Fine. We'll do that. Because unlike at the Capital Wasteland, there's an actual lake. So we can actually swim.
I just need to catch my breath.
Dude, you need to lay off the cigarettes. Good God. Anyway, what was over here? Anything of worth? South Cistern. Subnautica. No, I have not. It is one of those games that should be within my wheelhouse, but I just haven't touched it. Hostile. My audience suggested me to try Subnautica, and I'm enjoying it so far, and that's good. Maybe I'll check it out later, like, if I need something that is different.
Hang on.
To invest all my time into, like I usually do with games. Pick one thing, focus on it, then get burnt out, go to something else. It's kind of my style of gaming. The Thorn. Alright. Currently closed. Seriously? You close? I think it would be more fun if it is a multiplayer game. True. It might be. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well... heard that Subnautica 3 would be multiplayer, though. Subnautica 3? Never heard of it. Only heard of the first one, and I'm kind of an old fogey, so... forgive me. Oh, God. Where are you from? I'm from Colorado. Scoundrel. Ooh, I knew that. Good stuff. Streaming skills are pretty good. Oh, well, that's good. I'm hoping that I have developed them sufficiently enough. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just drop in whenever. Let's see, I needed to go in here, and it's closed. Okay, fine. When do they open is a good question. West side. Okay, I need to mark west side unexplored, just to be consistent. Do you stream daily? I have been, unless there's a particularly pressing IRL thing, or if I really need to study for something on my master's degree. I'm pretty much on every day. Okay, I should stop doing that. Let's go to 12 p.m. Also, I get fidgety in my mouse hand, so don't freak out.
Your friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... Ah, screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good while.
Why?
Observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
So, what's so special about it?
Land legend says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Where can I find more?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now. But somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus who does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
Huh. Festus?
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus. He's the one who asked for the blue star. Someone will come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him think
Okay. Sure.
nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just for the suspicion that they have.
Well, hot damn. What kind of treasure?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Thanks.
No problem. You do end up trying to collect more stars. Watch out for a man named Alan Morris. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Okay. He's been following me ever since I got my first one. And I got my first one in the Capital Wasteland. So what the fuck? Anyway. I'm like, how does that make sense? It doesn't. Okay, now where is my ferryman on the river Styx? Mr. Sharon. Under contract. How long do I normally stream? I can go pretty late. Like, I stream for like 5... okay. Oh, there he is. Hi.
Turn. Shall I join you once again?
Absolutely.
You are my employer, and I will do as you command.
Cool. Okay, that's another thing. And I largely don't care about this place yet. So let's move on. So recently I've been trying to keep the parts of my VODs like 2 hours or less, just because, I don't know, it seems like people like to watch those on YouTube as opposed to my marathon like 10-11 hour streams, which I do often but in spurts now. So edit your VODs. I don't really edit my VODs. I just stop and start recording in OBS. And I grab a screenshot from whatever game I'm playing to do a thumbnail. And that's about it. And if there's something particularly egregious, under an hour. Okay. try to keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I should be taking a break every hour anyway. Thorn. The Thorn unexplored. Okay, so we wanted to go to... Oh, there it is. New Vegas Medical. No. New Vegas Medical. Thank you. Further plans for your channel. Yeah. I plan to keep uploading things to the channel and streaming. That's about it. And the way I figure it, unless there's somebody complaining about something, then there isn't really anything to fix. So I just keep chilling and only watch my streams back occasionally for like major issues. Like for a while I was streaming to like like 240p or something resolution. It was insane, and I didn't notice it until after I'd sunk several hours in. The branding of my channels. Well-made gaming logo that is your identity, and some cool overlays of the streams. Because I want to keep things simple, more or less. Haggling Harry's Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop. Unexplored. Save. Also, I don't know, I'm kind of changing things, and my avatar for most of this is based off a well-known property called Magic the Gathering, and it's a character from one of their cards, so it's not exactly the most branding safe thing. Caravan Company. Caravan Company. Unexplored. So mostly the answer is because I don't know any better. But I'm going to keep plugging away anyway. East Central Sewers. Okay. This stuff attracts the audience to the streams as the Twitch viewers love such stuff. Okay. If you want, I can help you with the stuff and the setup for it. I mean, yeah. Central Sewers. Hold on. Oh, come on. I closed Notepad++ by accident. By Crimson Caravan Company. Unexplored. Save. I'm an artist working with streamers for about 5 to 6 years. Enhance their channel graphics and help them reach the desired audience. Huh. Like to have a look at my website, give your opinion on to my work? Sure. Can I also add you on Discord? Because that seems to be a popular thing nowadays. Emma Moisey. Sure, you can add me on Discord. Same name. Here's your name, Emma Moisey. Yeah. Okay. Add you as a friend here. Yeah, so all the graphics you see on the stream right now are mostly my creation, but pretty much just remix of things I've already done and got online. By the way, this is the wallpaper underneath my game, and I have my little spiel stuff on there, and it flashes with my voice as well, so I'm basically the test pattern, if that helps with identifying a good way to think things through and enhance your ideas and make it much better digitally. Yeah, maybe. And yeah, the avatar of this Jace Bellerin character from Magic the Gathering is just a placeholder, basically. I don't really know what I want with that. Sent the link to my website. Kindly have a look, give your opinion. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that and let you know. I can share some cool ideas with you for that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sounds good to me. New Vegas Medical.
Hey.
Who back here? Someone back here? No.
I heard that they were.
Live right now. Give your opinion as I would love. Okay. Let's have a look. I want to see. Digital Expo. Okay. Grade and win. So you're ready. So it uses cookies. Okay, fine. Logos design. Okay. Fascinating. Streaming overlays. Okay. By the way, I have a a stream chat thing. So, hi. Hello, Angelina. I remember you. My client reviews are listed at the bottom of the homepage. I'm doing fine. I'm just checking out another artist's designs to help enhance my stream. Glad to hear that you remember me. Yeah, I do. You're cool. So anyway, I'm a big fan of dark colors, but bright text. Discord real quick? It's important. Okay, I can do that. Let's see. Gamers, are you ready? Upgrade and win. Speaks loud words. Yeah, I'm looking at the site still. It's, yeah, it's interesting. Blue shark. Blue shark. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not much of a VTuber. I don't think my system could handle a VTuber model, and I've heard they're very expensive. So I just do a JPEG and have it flash when I speak. Pretty simple stuff. Mostly, if I can't understand it myself, I largely don't implement it on the stream. Overlays, images, things like that, I can understand pretty well. But 3D models are kind of beyond my expertise. Oh man, a logo. I haven't really given the logo any thought. Yeah, I'm having a look at Discord here. I mean, I'll give it some thought. It's mostly an issue of cost for me, so yeah. Well, anyway, thank you for your time, Emma Moisey. I'll look into your pocket-friendly artist. Don't charge much. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Maybe, but I kind of tend to stream pretty late, so you'd be waiting a long time. Okay. Alright, feel free to, I guess, hit me up on Discord whenever it's more convenient for both of us. Alright. Look around a bit in the game here. Trying to find a companion that I've had.
Can I have a better gun?
Morning.
Okay, sounds good. Also I need to buy some
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a
augmenting implants.
and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
What kinds?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
I want to buy an implant.
Your body will be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering? The optics enhancer, as the name suggests, gets attached directly to your optic nerve. The price is 4,000 caps.
I mean, I already installed a eye implant before, but here we go.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Oh. The game may have crashed. Yeah, that tends to happen a lot. Okay, also my cursor is hidden. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Let's see, we need Control-Alt-Delete, please. Say Control-Alt-Delete. Oh, not print screen. Control-Alt-Delete. Thank you. Oh, game. Janky, janky game. Love ya, but you have problems. Let's try again. Okay, let's see here. Yay, fuck the NCR. Okay, well, oh, there she is. Hey, Cross.
It is good to see you, Hale. How may I help you, my friend?
Like your assistance.
It is my duty to offer it, as I have sworn. I shall follow and protect you.
Okay. Sure. don't know why you're here and not at the Brotherhood chapter in the area, but fine.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee.
Right. Implants. Buy an implant. Perception.
Optics enhancer, as the name's...
Yes.
Have a seat in the auto dock.
I have an ungodly amount of caps, so it doesn't even matter. Hey, Uzi.
Do you need medical attention?
Or USA, whatever. Sell anything?
I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies.
I see. Implant.
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
Can you make me luckier?
Try and implant the probability calculator in your frontal lobe. You'll odds a little better. Quite the same as making you luckier, but you'll be able to nudge things your way more often. I can do the implant for 4,000 caps.
One makes their own luck. Let's go.
The auto dock. This will take a few hours. You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Let's see here. Where'd the music go? Where did it go? Oh. It went offline. Okay. Let's go find another one. Fallout radio. Give them live. Okay, this one's offline. Then why is it saying it's live? It is not live. Okay, why don't we just start up Spotify then? Ultimate Fallout playlist. Alright, and then make sure the stream has it. Oh wait, we can mute the browser. And I'm pretty sure I already put it on the right channel. So you can hear it, but the recording cannot. But I'm just making sure. Okay. Okay, let's see. Advanced audio properties. Music. Okay. Yeah, it should be available. Now, what was the hotkey I used? Okay. No. I'm gonna have to scroll to it. Sorry, everybody, it's gonna be a little bit of a hot minute. Okay. I think I might have it now. Okay, good. Looks good to me. Should be around the same volume. So yeah. I want to think... Little hours. And the flowers. Just talking to someone on Discord, you know? Okay. Stream is looking fine. Just making sure the music continues and that friends, both new and old, are actually friends. And it's cool. Alright. More.
Alright, let me do a quick... Alright, you're healthy enough to...
Okay. Let's see, I want more charisma.
The synthesizer will allow you to more easily pick up on subtle emotions and body language. The price is 4,000 caps.
Here we go.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Good.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Yeah.
Alright.
Intellect.
For 4,000 caps, I can install a logic processor.
Here you go.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
I've got cheese. Got so much string cheese.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see, we do agility
The
now.
reflex booster does exactly what it says. Speeds up your reaction times. For 4,000 caps, I can attach the implant to your central nervous node.
Hell yeah.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
I mean, I was already a cyborg before, but now I am a super cyborg.
You're back. Do you need medical attention? Alright. Let me do... Alright.
Endurance.
Nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular system, and you won't tire as quickly. The price is 4,000 caps, same as most other implants.
Let's go.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Still getting tax revenue from frickin'... Hi.
You're back. Do you need medical attention? All right.
GG.
Let me do a quick test.
Thank you.
Your body can handle it. All right.
I just hope Twitch doesn't put the kibosh on my frickin' stream for streaming music from Spotify, but... Fuck it.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will quickly increase your muscle mass.
Damn. Okay.
Have a seat in the auto dock.
Yeah, I've had issues with YouTube VODs getting copyright restrictions to them when I play basically any music on the stream that is not like original compositions for the game in question. So things like the in-game radio from Fallout 3 is copyright restricted. So it's like, why? Why? And I figure if I was playing Spotify on any of the VODs, then that would also get restricted. So, shit's weird.
That would be the Nemean subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron. It
Oh my
won't be
God.
bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure.
Ooh. Yes.
Have a seat in the auto dock.
Hell yeah. And by the way, this is Ultimate Fallout playlist on Spotify.
This place is not safe.
Really like it. Although my Spotify Premium might run out after a few months, so I'm not going to make a habit of this.
All right, let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
Yeah, and if the people advertising on my stream are not paying me to advertise, then I am not going to actually let them advertise. Yeah, has their own restrictions. That's correct. Well, generally, as far as I've noticed.
That's the Phoenix monocyte breeder. The implant speeds up cell regeneration, an effect similar to that of some lizards and sea creatures. The implant is very expensive, however. 12,000 caps. Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
I already regenerate health from freaking radiation, so might as well double up on that shit.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Lemina?
There aren't any more implants I can give you. You've already bought everything I had available.
Nice.
Very well.
What you got? Followers backpack. Huge difference between YouTube and Twitch. Oh yeah, it's a bigger platform. Yeah. I want the pre-war books. I think everything else is fine. Tell me about your clinic.
TTW is funded by the followers of the apocalypse. We rely a lot on charity to provide low-cost medical services to the less fortunate.
Can I make a donation? Or, well, actually, I'm trying to keep my fame building low, at least for now. You one of the followers?
I received my medical training at the Angels Boneyard Medical University back in the NCR. It's not a requirement to be a follower to enter the university, but I believe in what they do, so I joined them. We believe that technology for basic necessities like food, water, and medicine should be shared, not hoarded. We're also strongly in favor of proper education. I've come across more than a few doctors whose techniques came out of the back of a magazine.
Like most of the doctors back at the Capitol.
We've worked with them in the past. The NCR became too focused on things like patents and profitability, so the followers go their own way now. The NCR and the followers have a cool relationship at the moment. We see them as oppressive, and they view us as anarchists.
Followers have a headquarters?
Yes, the Mormon Fort in Free
Oh yeah, I've been there. Oh yeah, we're kind of good on that. I'm not gonna ask if I can leave donations yet because that is fame, and we're good.
Take care.
I forgot how fucked up everything was out here.
No kidding, Jerry. Loads up on like 9 frickin' body implants all at once. So fucked up out here. Love it. Anyway, we got most of the crew back together. And it was all pretty easy areas to get to and do things in, so what are we doing? I can control F. Also, it's too damn bright, so I'm gonna... Okay. What do we want? Gibson's? Get my dog back. My main dog. Oh, come on. I can't use B because that's my pit boy. Gib. No. Allied Technologies, no. Gibson Scrapyard is over there. Okay. Yeah, and Jacobstown is over here as far as I remember. So we can't get Fox yet. And RL3 is back in Good Springs. Finishing with cheese. Let's just go back to Good Springs. Alright guys, where do you see a recognizable robot? Probably in some place that's the general store, maybe. Whole gang's here. Kind of, not really. Okay, would he be in the saloon? Most likely. Oh, all companions follow. Really? Can't I do all companions stay? Okay, don't be aggressive. Do ranged, please. Jaren does his thing. Butch does his thing. Okay. We do... Everybody wait for me. Okay? Yeah, just sit around. I'm... Oh, shit.
Stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Yeah, I forgot about this. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you.
Okie dokie. Oh, and there he is. The man.
Is pleased to see you, sir. Is there a mission to undertake?
The man, the myth, the legend.
Definitely say so. Time to roll out.
AKA the one that does practically nothing. No aggression, ranged, and once we're outside you can wait.
I will keep this location secure.
And he has the Brotherhood of Steel paint job from Rebuild the Capital, which is cool. Yeah, and I am going to go through the tutorial because it's experience. It's free experience, pretty much.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you
Right.
what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Yep. Alright, hold on. I got a 10-second timer on my screen. Everybody follow. Okay, I'm ready. And I should turn on my tack here. Now, where did she go? Oh, down here. Locally dokily. I am usually saying weird, random stuff to be ironic about it. Ignore me sometimes. You know what? Let's just sneaky. Be sneaky, boys.
Up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
Hmm.
A bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Yike. Animal control. I'm surprised it took that long for me to get it. With how many mole rats I had to kill. Anything around here to take? Doesn't seem like it. What's up?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yeah. Sure.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Cool. Let's be whooping the asses. I'm gonna follow her because her dog tends to get into trouble quite often. Damn, 3 lucky shots. Love it. Ooh. Why did that one fly? I don't even know. Uh-oh. We got trouble. Perfect. I think. Cool. Oh. Hey.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Cool. Established a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody, and people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the wasteland, and you can develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation with any given group is a measure of the combined total of fame and infamy that you have earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation depend on the group itself. You may receive discounts with merchants, provoke attacks from hired thugs, or simply be treated differently. Though you will initially start out with a neutral reputation with any given faction, your fame and infamy will eventually push your reputation in different directions. You can see all of your current reputations under the general section of your Pip-Boy. And some details about that. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. Well, of course, because I am.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Cool. I think I already have brock flower. I picked it up. Xander root, though. All radios must be off. Right. Although I don't know if I took it with me or not.
Howdy.
I may have. I think I bought it here. Well, not here, but over in Freeside. So yeah. We doing the things. Oh, right. I should probably have a look at my reputation. So that gave me 4 points in Good Springs. Let me just write that down. What quest was that? Is it part of Back in the Saddle? I don't know. Settlers saved during part 3. Okay. Plus 4. Well, I mean, I have it documented. That's cool. I'm just double checking my notes to see if I actually documented some of these. Get out of here. Dumbass bug. Where is he? Hold on. People be bumping. Means I can't loot anything either. Okay, there we go. Alright, we doing the things, we doing the stuff, and we continue. Okay. Mine. Shut up. Shut up, Clover. You ain't slick. I tell you what, she'll be the first one to go for my crew as soon as I need room. She'll have to live at Union Station for the rest of her days. Or something like that. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these will do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Yarp. Healing powder. Just need to make one.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Yeah. Sounds good. Just gonna pick up some tin cans, some empty bottles, some other garbage that people don't care about, but I do. Yeah. Who dis? Ooh. More garbage. I love garbage. Garbage man.
Hello?
Huh?
Can you help me?
What's wrong?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Where?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
I'll see what I can do.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to take all your tin cans, bent or otherwise. Clover, nobody asked. Right, we can do that in a minute. Past the broken radio tower? Who be this? Hunters. Okay. Ah. Here we go. There was some Xander root here too. Why didn't it direct me to that? Because game is dumb. We're in between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. La-di-da-di-da. Okay. Just making geckos go poof. Arcade. You need... Well, not arcade. Jerry. Jerry? Jerry. Okay. You need to lay off the cigs. They bad. They're killing you. Ignore the stretchy gecko. He is unwell.
Make no mistake, your father would be proud of what you've done.
Make the negative onto the affirmative. Between us with Mr. In Between. Cool. Oh, well, I got stuff, and your daughter ain't here, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Johnny. Who Johnny?
Sorry I tricked you. But thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there. After I deal with you.
I'm sure. Get him. Good job. Good job, everybody. Did absolutely nothing, and I like it. Let me have the kill. Cross. The fuck. Anyway. Alright, I guess we can go back to Good Springs now. Singing terribly for entertainment purposes. Dude, you seriously didn't do the Indiana Jones thing. Dude. Don't do the Indiana Jones thing. It will kill you. Don't try it at home, kids. Ever. You'll suffocate.
Howdy.
Hi.
Nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
I don't want no trouble.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I've overheard your argument. What was that?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is he?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Huh. Powder?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines.
Uh.
The problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Damn. Yeah.
Alright.
Hammer.
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
Okay. Okay.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Okay, I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me.
Not much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
We were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Aye.
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they
I
headed?
didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay. Who was that? Who was that?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Oh. Bob Hammond?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Oh. You know Ohio?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Oh, what the? Huh?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Long here.
Fine by me.
Here?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
There's
always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
no.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
And you man?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Oi.
Be careful out there.
Oi. Oh, shit. Okay. More scoundrel, maybe? Because I get more from speech checks. Okay. I like it. Fix your radio. Fixie. Hey, I do the fixies. Where you go? Where go? You.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fix.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
No.
Be careful out there.
Oi. More fame. One. Okay, one fame. Is that correct? To my notes. Radio. Emergency radio? No, that's not the one. Trudy's radio repair. Yes. One. That is absolutely correct. Mostly verifying my notes, you know. So anyway, I have done this one, this one, this one. I'm also going through a checklist. There are a lot of quests that conflict with each other, so doing some of this ensures that I have done everything. As much as I can, anyway. And oh, Barton the Fink, I think, is the quest that we did with, yeah, with the guy that lured me into a trap. Trudy repair. Have a look at my conditional formatting here. AK2 should be the fame portion. And AL2 should be the infamy. So it's dyed green. Over there. Barton Fink did nothing. Trudy's radio repair. Settler. Yeah, and that's only related to this quest. So there. And I have They Went That Away. Pretty sure I didn't accept anything else. Alright, and I'm just gonna... I think it was a game alteration, reputation. Yeah. Page 1. Good Springs. Put fame to neutral. I want to be a nobody for a good amount of time. But I will catalog that I have 5 reputation in this order, well, in this area of the world for later. So I can cheat it back up to that point later, while also doing other things. Ghost Town Gunfight, I don't want to do that now, because it gives me infamy with the powder gainers, and I don't want to do infamy. Not yet. Until I'm absolutely certain I want. Well, I got most of you back. I don't really know if... Whatever. We can do the sneaky. Oh, right. Other discoveries I could make and do things. Good Spring Source is done. Oh, Good Spring Cemetery we should do. Because A, I am a terrible person, and B, I nearly died there. So yeah, everything is fine. Bark Scorpion. Peculiar. Oops. Blood Buggery. Oh, come on now. Okay. Not really worth my karma. No. Dear God. Whoever tried to kill me left the place a sty. Have you no respect for the dead? Hold on. The Bible. Are you freaking kidding me? Is that like a quest item kind of thing going on, or what? I don't know. 12 gauge. Tobacco. cactifruit 9mm. I don't know who dug this up, but cigarette butts. Maybe that was my grave? I don't know. Oh. Good speed, courier. Limited edition Mojave landmark. Snow globe. That's pretty cool. Alright. I like it. Why is there a fence around this one? 9mm pistol. Fuck it. That was to either start or finish a hidden quest. So, yeah, that was intentional. I think it was called just Exhuman Nature? Or Exhuman Nature? Yeah, it was Exhuman Nature. I don't even know if you can complete this quest, but whatever. Actually, hold on. Implants, do we have a quest for that? Harder, better, faster. I see. We did that too. Insofar as we could. What else? I don't really know. Well, I guess we're going to Prim.
Let's get inside. I hate it out here.
Shut up, you. I mean, Clover's worse, but Butch is pretty bad himself. As far as complaints about the trail and the journey. The journey must be taken. Must be undertaken. And cannot be refused. Gun was loaded, and I'll never, never do it again. How are we on time, though? An hour 30. I should probably take another break, stand up, stretch, get a water or something. Wasteland Adventurer. Hello? Which way?
Sign says you go south. Just look for the roller coaster. Oh, and don't go north. A caravan just got sacked up the road.
What if I go around the caravan?
It gets worse the further north you go. Death claws. Death in general. But it's your ass, I suppose.
Who are you?
Just a hunter out here killing things and hoping their hides fetch more than the bullets cost to kill them.
Okay. Cool.
Keep your guns loaded and ready.
I shall. And as you can no doubt see or not see, I am practically a ghost. So, nobody's seeing me. Not on this road. Nobody's seeing me unless I want them to see me. Gecko. No hide. I gotta say, the New Vegas region relies a lot on travel between points to pad out the game time. But that will be eased by the end once I gather a lot of map markers on my map.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Brim is off limits.
What?
Convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
I can take care of myself.
Don't say you weren't warned.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Rude. I will be seen by whom I wish to be seen.
Whoa, careful!
Careful, huh? You should have been careful with where you're rooting and looting and shooting. Leave this town alone. Doggy I found are not too big around. And of me by no means king of the road. But everybody is here, and there's a broken robot. Can I do something? Oh. Fix. Examine. Few of the primary electronic systems seem to be fully functional, and the redundant systems are all working. If you bypass some of the primary systems, the secondary systems should compensate, make some of the repairs easier. Try to fix. Some servos and gyroscopes need to be recalibrated and replaced, but it looks as though the robot can be repaired. I'll run the repair with parts. Looks as though the damaged servos and gyroscopes could be replaced. Scrap metal, sensor modules, scrap electronics. I'll fix with repair. Not much care either way. Companion protocol, begin. Okay. Eddie! Cool. We like that. Eddie's a good boy. Ain't you? And you're ranged. Okay, good. I just want you to keep your distance so I can get the drop on the enemy, wherever they are, and whatever they're doing. Garbage day. Oh my god, I need to take the trash out. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, and you didn't sign on to complain, so fuck right off with your complaints. Now I remember why I left those guys at home. Line up the shot. There's another one, and almost another one. Okay. Escaped convicts. And they seem no better than raiders, honestly. Found a gunrunner's automated ammo vending machine. These wondrous devices are capable of selling you as much ammo as you can purchase for your currently equipped weapon. However, it does so at a notable markup. Be warned that placing any item into the machine will result in said items being destroyed upon closing the menu. With high enough science, you may attempt to hack into the machine to lower the prices by crouching and activating, but failing will lock the machine up for one day. Hack 'em. Enable VIP. Yeah. It don't matter though. I've got well more than enough ammo. I just like hacking things. My head keeps spinning. Winning. Well, I got misfortuned. Congratulations. Sniped. A flying snipe.
This do-gooder crap is for the birds.
Well, shut up. Also, I gotta re-rad myself. Are these the actual books? From the Bible? Oh my god, it is. Damn. They went hard. God. It's taking me back to church. Unfortunately, I will not be reading it. Well, fortunately, I won't be reading it to you because that would take entirely too long. And plus, religion's not really my thing. Streaming. I am streaming right now, phone. You don't need to tell me. Don't need to tell me to stream while I am streaming. Right, we need my... Holy shit, there's a lot. Yeah, that is the alarm. Let's see what we do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I keep with the default alarm ringtones because, I mean, it's good enough. So annoying to you. Yeah. I'm sure. I swear my coworkers from a job back said that that alarm reminds them of an ice cream truck. Yeah. It's like, let's go, everybody. There's ice cream nearby. Ugh, not really. Just my phone. Ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba. I want more mushrooms. There you go. I want to get up to red so I start regenerating at a heightened rate of speed with my rads high. Hey guys. They just being bros, you know. There's a set alarm, and when it starts ringing, it's just ringing. She don't use it. I try to stop the alarm at least once it starts ringing, because I get annoyed by my phone, and that's kind of why I kept the tone the way it is, because it is kind of annoying, and that's the whole point. Yeah, it's supposed to make you take notice. And something so cheery and semi-embarrassing is going to make you take notice when it goes in a crowded movie theater or something. There's my boys. And lady. Oh, come on. And I think that's all of them out here. Well, we took care of all the dudes out here, and quest marker is telling me to go inside that building over there. So I think I'll do that. After a little more checking, because I see the safe. I done seen it. Okay. I guess we can go inside now. See what's up.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
I've noticed. Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Oh. I'm a courier with them.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
What can you tell me about this job? Delivery.
You're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I had from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
He canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was? Where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say.
Some men stole my package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get to them.
Your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Okay. Okay, I like the sound.
Better to be.
Where can I get... Okay, well... about the delivery.
I'll tell you what I know.
Or not. Okay, what about this?
The Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Powder gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject.
What can I do to help Prim?
Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law. But he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Okay. Things about Prim.
Well, I'll answer what I can.
Do you know where I can find the courier office?
I run the courier office out of my shop. Leastways I did before things went to hell around here.
Prim.
Ask away.
Prim.
Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. A little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could.
Go ahead. Vicky Van?
That's where we are. This here little casino brought some cash and bodies into the town before them powder gangsters came in. Now, they can't rush us without eating a good bit of hot lead, but we are in a kind of box canyon. Guess this is a fitting place for that as any. I reckon that if they thought hard enough about it, they'd realize they got more bodies than we have bullets. But for now, we're safe enough in here.
Okay. Bison Steve.
There's an old hotel and casino here in town. Old Laura used to rent out rooms there, but she took off months ago. Across the way from the Vicky and Vance. The other old casino. Can't miss it.
Okay.
Ask away.
Tell me now.
I guess I don't have anywhere.
Powder gangers kidnap Prim Depot.
Well, you can call Beagle a deputy so long as you don't harbor too high an opinion of the word. Boy was about as useful as tits on a rat scorpion. Only qualification he ever had was to be brother to the wife of the sheriff. Still, I suppose he don't deserve what's befell him. We would have considered paying the ransom if we'd had caps to spare.
Oh. Why do they have hit?
Gangers, gangsters, all sounds like trouble to me.
Caravan. We don't have a deck for it yet.
That beat up old pile of bolts. What do you want to know?
Where did it pull?
Courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up and running for some courier work, but never could get it running.
Huh?
Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology.
Huh. Okay.
I guess I don't have it.
Yo. Okay. I think that might be a good point to stop this VOD and start another. So, you know the drill, more or less. So, I am LifeSeeker128 on YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, go see my YouTube. I've got all the VODs there. If you're watching on YouTube, come see my Twitch. I'm probably streaming right now. And please, 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 don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow my channels for more of this awesome game so far. And if you dislike anything about one of the VODs or any of my streams, just comment on a YouTube video I made and be specific about it, so I can help fix it, I guess. Alright, anyway, more to come after this break.